Hare Krishna. How's everybody today? Sunday? Relax? Happy? Today is big fog in Chennai. Means a little cold, but it's much more warm than Mayapur. Mayapur is very cold. Everybody getting sick there. Is there a translation on Tamil? Huh? There will be. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Giribharadari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Giribharadari Jaya Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Sodanandana Yasodanandana Braja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Giribharadari Jaya Jaya Tatsodanandana Brajajanaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhatta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Bolo, bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaur Haribol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Srila Prabhupada ki, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, I'm very happy to be here in Chennai with all of you. Many good memory and many wonderful devotees around us. And finally, our desire was satisfied when His Holiness Bhanuswami built this wonderful temple for all of us. Hare Krishna. His Holiness Bhanuswami Maharaj Ki Jai. So today we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam. It's first canto, chapter 19, text 33. So this text, this chapter is called The Appearance of Sukadeva Goswami. It's very important to understand how Sukadeva Goswami came in the picture. That's a beautiful scenery. Is somebody translating or no need?
Hare Krishna, any translator?
No need translator, everybody speak English? Anybody speak English? Only me.
I think everybody speaks English here.
Everybody speak English? Yeah, no problem. No need translation. Tamil Pesaro? Okay, no need. Great. So we are reading for text 33. yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ sadyaḥ śuddhyanti va gṛhāḥ punar darśana-sparśa pāda-śaucāsanādibhiḥ yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ sadyaḥ śuddhyanti va gṛhāḥ punar darśana-sparśa pāda-śaucāsanādibhiḥ yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ sadyaḥ śuddhyanti va gṛhāḥ kim punar darśana-sparśa pāda-śaucāsanādibhiḥ. yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ sadyaḥ śuddhyanti va gṛhāḥ darśana-sparśa pāda-śaucāsanādibhiḥ. yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ sadyaḥ śuddhyanti gṛhāḥ punar darśana-sparśa pāda-śaucāsanādibhiḥ. yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ sadyaḥ śuddhyanti gṛhāḥ punar darśana-sparśa pāda-śaucāsanādibhiḥ. yeṣāṁ saṁsmaraṇāt puṁsāṁ sadyaḥ śauca-sanādibhiḥ. Anybody else? yeṣāṁ ahum saṁsmaraṇāt by remembrance, puṁsāṁ of a person, sadyaḥ instantly, śuddhyanti cleanses, vai certainly, gṛhāḥ all houses, kim what, punaḥ then, darśana meeting, sparśa touching, pāda the feet, śauca washing, āsana-ādibhiḥ by offering seat, etc. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Simply by our remembering you, our houses become instantly sanctified. And what to speak of seeing you, touching you, washing your holy feet, and offer you a seat in our home. Please repeat after me. Simply by our remembering you, our houses become instantly sanctified. And what to speak on seeing you, touching you, washing your holy feet, and offering you a seat in our home. Srila Prabhupada Purport. The importance of the holy places of pilgrimage is due to the presence of great sages and saints. It is said that sinful persons go to the holy places and leave their sin there to accumulate. But the presence of the great saint disinfects the accumulation of sins. And thus the holy places continue to remain sanctified by the grace of the devotee or saints present there. If such a saints appear in the home of worldly people, certainly the accumulation of sin of such a worldly enjoyer becomes neutralized. Therefore, the holy saints actually have no self-interest with the householders. The only aim of such saint is to sanctify the houses of the householder. And that householders, therefore, should feel grateful when such saints and sages appear at their doors. A householder who dishonors such holy orders is a great offender. It is enjoined, therefore, that a householder who does not bow down before a saint at once must undergo fasting for a day in order to neutralize the great offense. I read the translation again. Simply by our remembering you, our houses become instantly sanctified, and what to speak of seeing you, touching you, washing your holy feet, and offering you a seat in our home. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Gyananjan Shalakaya Chakshurum Nitamena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Shri Mate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyadi Pasattade Sattarine Vancha Kalpakarubhyascha Kripasindubhevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this is a beautiful verse, the appearance of Sukadeva Goswami. His Holiness Bhanu Maharaj give this same verse, I don't remember where, somewhere. And he was explaining that when Maharaj Parikshit went, many sages came, and different sages had different idea. What is self-realization? There were different grades of sages, different saintly people, different yogi, and each one had different process and different idea. Because Maharaj Parikshit inquired, okay, what am I supposed to do now? I'm going to die in 7 days. And of course, Srila Prabhupada say, Maharaj Parikshit was very fortunate to know that he's going to die in 7 days. We don't know. It can be 7 minutes, 7 months, 7 years, 70 years for those who are young. Who knows? My grandfather used to say, we know where we're born, but we don't know where we're going to die. And it's true. He says, as sure as death. So, but everybody's going to die one day. We are all going to die. But we're not going to die because we have knowledge. But our body is going to perish. It's going to finish. But our soul is eternal. So only the devotee who have this knowledge, they don't fear death. Here, in this particular pastime, Maharaj Parikshit came and said, okay, I'm going to die. And Prabhupada explained, although Maharaj Parikshit was fully equipped to counteract this curse, he accepted it as a blessing. Okay, 7 days, very good. Good news, let me go. Let the snake come and bite me, or whatever mystical system. I had to die. So what am I supposed to do? So there was a confusion of all these thousands of sages, Naga Baba, Sadhu, Yogi. I don't know if you have been in Kumbh Mela anytime. Yes, Mataji has been, somebody has been. I've been twice. There is a phantasmagoria of sadhu. All different variety. And you can think, what's going on? But the government is making such a nice arrangement, yeah? It's making the bridges to cross, a place for sleep, food, all the facility, nice. This is the biggest congregation of spiritualists, Prabhupada say, all over the world. How many million people? I don't remember. 500 million people, something like that. It's a lot of people. Actually, when the British were ruling India, they couldn't figure out, when Ratha Yatra came in Puri, how these people are coming. Millions of people are coming. There was no internet, there was no telephone, there was no telegram. How these people communicate? How they know that Ratha Yatra is in this day? They did not understand that we follow this Pancha, what do you call it? Panchangam. So where it's written according to the moon calendar, all the Ekadasi, all the festival, all Janmashtami. And the British were bewildered. How is it possible? They thought these Indian people, there's some mystical, way of communicating their brain with everybody all over India. So these sages, they had different idea. But when Sukadeva Goswami arrived, he was followed by young kids and women who were like, who is this guy? He's walking naked, he's bluish colored. He doesn't care for anybody. He doesn't care for anything. He's not disturbed. Some people pelt him stones, some people glorify him. He's just walking. And when he arrived there, everybody said, okay, here is the person who can answer your question. Everybody agreed that Sukadeva Goswami would be the person to speak and answer those questions. And because of that particular moment, Sukadeva Goswami spoke the Srimad Bhagavatam, which gives the answer to all the questions. And this is very wonderful, because Narada Muni was there, his father was there, Vyasadeva, but when everybody saw this personality coming, say, he is the man, he is the man. So then he sat down and he spoke. In this particular verse, we learn how important it is to serve the devotees. Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, those who claim to be my devotee, they are not my devotee. What does it say? Those who are devotee of my devotee, they are the real devotees. So this is the trick, because without the devotee, we cannot become devotee, we cannot remain devotee. So ISKCON, Srila Prabhupada has created this organization so everybody can come together as a devotee and practice pure devotional service. We see in our way of life, we see so many devotees coming, so many devotees going. So many sannyasi came, so many sannyasi left. So many guru came, so many guru left. Why? They get lost on the way. Now we have GPS in the phone. Yes? Global Positioning System. But we have CPS, Chaitanya Positioning System. Lord Chaitanya is giving us everything. The six Goswami, they're giving us everything. They thoroughly study all the Vedas, all the scriptures. And they give us nectar of devotion, nectar of instructions. We cannot go wrong. Yeah, sometimes when you drive, you go wrong road, say, reposition yourself. Boom, change the map. Okay, go, follow this way. You are 6 minutes late, but you reach destination. So very important for us to understand where we are, and now we can come to the platform of pure devotional service. His Holiness Bhanu Swami has translated 200 books, Bhaktivinoda Tagore, Narottam Das Tagore. In these books is mentioned the different stages of devotion, from sadhu sangha to prema. It's like you are having in your car or your bike, you have a petrol diesel meter. Okay, how much kilometer can I go? Another 300 kilometer, another 100 kilometer, and then petrol will finish and stop. Better we find a petrol pump, right? So similarly, where are we in this path of devotional service? It doesn't matter time. Because, for example, I was in Mayapur and one group of Italian friends came and they wanted to visit the Gurukul. This was many years ago, maybe 5 years ago, 10 years ago. So I sent a message to the head of the Gurukul and said, yeah, no problem. 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, this devotee Damodar will be there to take you around. So I go with this group and I see one small kid like this, 8 years old. I say, are you Damodar? He said, yes, Prabhu, I am Damodar. I was supposed to take you around and show you. I say, what? 8 years old kid? Okay. It's fantastic, And then he took us around, he explained us everything. He quote many Srimad Bhagavatam slogan, many Bhagavad Gita slogan, Sri Upanishad. And I thought, who is this kid? He is more advanced than me. He knows much more Shastra than me. He has more realization than me, but he's only 8 years old. I'm thinking, I'm stupid. I've been 50 years in ISKCON and still I don't know anything. But that made me realize the body doesn't matter. The body is an illusion, it's temporary. Because life after life, Krishna say, Arjuna asked, what happens if in this life I don't finish, I don't become pure devotee, I don't go back to God? Krishna said, don't worry. Next life, you take again birth, you start from where you left last. So these children, they are already advanced. They're taking birth in a family of devotee and they are continuing very fast. Then I realized, wow. There's a funny story about who was the devotee from South India who was arguing with the king's guru. What was his name? Yes, Alamandar. Yeah? What's his name? Alamandar. So he was a small kid. And the old story everybody knows because he's one of the Alvars. Yeah? One of the great Acharya. When he's arguing with the king's guru, Kula Guru, he's asking very simple question. This Kula Guru is asking simple question. Grammar, this, that. Sanskrit. He say, maybe you should ask this question to the buffalo because it's very big and you think I'm very small and I don't know anything. You remember the story? And then, of course, he asked 3 questions. He defeated him. And the king was very happy. And his name, Alavandar, was given by the queen, who said, come and sit on my lap. Alavandar. Alavandar means wonderful. Yeah? What means in Tamil? Yeah, you become a ruler. And the king promised he will give 50% of his kingdom, and he gave. So, the idea is that the body doesn't matter. We are here for some time, and some time will be gone. But let's try in this life, with determination, to become pure devotee of the Lord by practicing pure devotional service. Sometimes we come to ISKCON, very nice. We perform devotional service, very nice. But then Maya is so powerful. Yeah. Somebody goes for a few months, the brahmachari ashram, they're all sleeping, not coming Mangalarti. What happened? Oh, I'm sick, this, that, whatever. They have their own excuses. So, but the idea is this. When nobody's looking, that Krishna is looking at us. Are we really sincere performing devotional service for the pleasure of Krishna? Or I'm trying to get something for myself? What is in store for me? Everybody thinks, what can I get out of this? Some money, some name, some fame, some food, some facility. Everybody's thinking like that. But when we practice pure devotional service, means we don't want anything for ourselves. We want to offer our love to Krishna. And Krishna will provide everything. Krishna says, for the devotees who are serving me sincerely and honestly, I will provide everything. Now, I'm not saying things will come from the sky, but whenever you need something, Krishna will send somebody. Did it happen to you in your life? Yes, it happened to me also. So then you gain faith that your relationship with Krishna is real. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, the Supreme Power is there in my heart. He knows everything. So let me focus my life to think I don't want anything. Just like Dhruva Maharaj, when he was discarded by his father, yeah, he was offended. He went to his mother and said, why my father treat me like this? Why my stepmother insulted me? I feel so upset. Who can help me? He said, my dear son, the only one who can help you is God. And where is God? I want to meet him. He's in the forest. Boom, he bolted. Hey, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm going to the forest to meet God. Hey, wait. No. He didn't listen. He just ran. He went to the forest. He started to ask the tree. He started to ask the beast, the animal, the flower, the plants, the stone. At one point, Narada Muni appeared. He said, my dear child, why don't you go back home? You're too small to do meditation and all these things. He said, look, great sage, I respect you, but if you don't want to give me any advice, leave me alone. I'm determined to meet God. Narada Muni was shocked. Wow, this kid is for real. And then he said, okay, you chant this mantra. What was the mantra? Om Namam Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Chant with me. Om Namam Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namam Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namam Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Then he went to deep meditation. He chanted this mantra. He stopped eating only dry leaves and drinking some water. At one point, the Lord appeared. I said, what do you want? I wanted a kingdom bigger than my father, but now that I saw you, I don't want anything. I'm not a business dealing with you. And the Lord said, Tatastu, whatever you desire, I will fulfill. No, I don't want anything. No, I will give you a planet. Dhruva, we see in the night, is the most powerful star. So, the Lord will give us whatever we need. We have to have that faith, but we have to perform our service. Now, I'm not saying that if you are a grihasta, go and live under the tree and chant Hare Krishna, and Krishna will send you prasadam for your family. No. We have to do our service, we have to do our duty, but we have to put Krishna in the center of our life. As grihasta, we have to teach our children, we have to protect our wife, we have to have a household, we have to work. But we have to work with devotion. Not everybody will become sannyasi. Few people will become sannyasi. So the idea is that if we perform practicing devotional service every second, every day, every minute, every month, we are asking ourselves, why am I doing this? Why am I washing the floor? Why am I making the garland? Why am I cooking? Whatever service we do, there is no bar. There is nothing that Krishna will not accept. Because devotion is calculated by our attitude. If we perform devotional service with the proper attitude, very quickly, we can make advancement. And Jai Shri Jagannath Subhadra Balade, Shri Shri Radha Krishna, Shri Shri Gaur. These deities are there to accept our service, to relate with us. We can come every day and offer some prayer, we can offer some flower, we can offer some fruit, we can offer some service. We can ask the temple, what can I do? How can I serve? This temple is very big, there are so many services we can do. Small things, big things, whatever we are capable, we can do. If we have the desire to please Krishna. When Krishna sees that we are sincere and honest in our practice of devotional service, day after day, then we start to get pleasure in serving the Lord, pleasure in chanting the holy name of the Lord, pleasure in serving the devotee, pleasure in associating with them. They say that spiritual life is difficult. Yes, it's difficult. There are so many struggles. We go up and down, up and down, up and down. But material life is impossible. Impossible. Because material life is demoniac. It's a slaughterhouse. So unless we come to the point of realizing that there is no pleasure in this material world, we cannot get any pleasure. Srila Prabhupada explained, just like the camel, they go and chew the tree with the thorn. And what happened, their tongue gets cut by the thorn and drink their own blood. And they think, oh, this thorn is so nice. But they drink their own blood. Or the cows, sometimes they go where they make sugarcane juice. The smell is so strong, it's so attractive, and they go and chew that. But there is not one drop of juice in that. That is called material life. Welcome to the material world. Haribo. So, there are many songs of the Acharya. Jiv Jago, Gora Chandra Bole. Wake up. Wake up. We're sleeping in Maya. Everybody's busy. Running motorbike, car, business, crores of rupees, landing by, banking, this, that. The whole civilization. They are going to hell. Why? They don't know how to please Krishna. They don't know how to associate with the devotee. They don't know the technology, how to get out of this material world. So they get stuck. I don't know if you see, sometimes there is this web of the spider, and the fly goes inside, and it's trying to move. It's getting more jam. That's us in this material world. There's no way we can become free unless somebody else come and pick us up and pull us out of this illusion. Maya. Maya is very powerful. Prabhupada say, my devotees, my disciples, they are not afraid of Maya. This is danger. We should be afraid. In 1976, in Mayapur, Srila Prabhupada was praying to the deity, Radha Madhava. In the end, the devotee, they asked Srila Prabhupada, what is your prayer to the Lord? He said, I am praying that I'll never fall down. He said, Prabhupada, come on, are you joking? Hey, this master never joke. Anybody can fall down anytime. But you are old, you are guru, you are acharya. He said, anybody can fall down anytime. So we pray to the Lord, please keep us under the shade of your lotus feet. Please, devotee, keep us in your association. Don't send me away. If I want to go away, catch my ear and pull me back and say, you rascal, where you will go? There is no enjoyment outside there. There's no way you can be happy. There's no way you can be normal. You'll be suffering. Dukkalayam, asaswatam. Sometimes the body think, oh, I'll be independent. I'll do my own preaching, this, that, whatever. The moment we become detached from the devotees, Maya enter inside. Now I'm comfortable. I have money. I have a house. My children are married. I have a car, I have a bike, I have nice bank balance. Then I can be very happy. I just chant Hare Krishna. No, it doesn't work in that way. One accident, boom, your life is gone. Again, start from wherever you were. So we have to be very sincere and very honest with our own self first. Then only we can perform pure devotional service. We don't have to wait somebody else come and tell us, hey Prabhu, what are you doing? This is wrong. Why are you stealing money? Why are you doing this? Why are you making percentage on some deal? This is not good. Krishna knows everything. We cannot escape. We can escape the law, Prabhupada say, yeah? Nowadays, if you have a lot of money, you can bribe the judges also. You can go out of the jail. In India, you can send somebody else to jail instead of you. They make a fake identity card. Okay, you go in jail. I'll give you 10,000 rupees a month to your family. Everything is possible in India. But the point that Krishna knows everything, and Yamaraj knows everything. Yeah? So, however intelligent we are fools, number one. and we are in the prison house. Dukkha. Very difficult to escape this prison house. Unless we surrender to the Supreme Lord Krishna and the devotees, the representative of Krishna, she will not open the lock and let you go back home, back to God. So we have to be very careful. Srila Prabhupada said this is a razor edge. Sometime when we shave, before we had this single blade, now there are 5 blades. So you don't cut yourself. Nice, no problem. But, we have to be careful. Sadhus have done. In the Gauriya Mat, when they take prasadam, everybody, they scream before eating. Sadhus have done. Means, sadhu, be careful. Don't overeat. If you eat too much, what happens? You sleep too much. If you eat too much, what happens? Too much pressure in your stomach, big belly, big pressure. Then material desire come. Just eat as much as you need. So we have to be very intelligent. Although we don't have intelligence, we pray to the Lord, Gauranga and Nityananda were very merciful to give us intelligence to understand how can I remain fixed in your devotional service. So many allurements will come. When we travel with Banu Maharaj, many grihāstas invite us for prasadam in their home. Here it said that the sannyasi, they don't think, oh, we're going to eat nice fish, nice pizza, nice burger. No. They ask me, what Maharaj like? Anything you cook nicely and you offer to the Lord prasadam, we will eat. We have no specific diet. Can I cook this? Can I cook that? Look, you're Punjabi, cook parota. You're Gujarati, cook dokla. If you try to cook Italian, you'll make one pizza like this, it's not pizza. And if you're somebody else trying to do some spaghetti overcooked with some ketchup, it's not spaghetti. And I'm Italian, I say, hey, be careful. So Maharaj say, whatever prasadam, we'll accept. We go there, we do a little kirtan, we take prasadam, Maharaj speak 5 minutes, then we go. Some people give donations, some people don't give donation, no problem. Maharaj is very detached. He's very attached to serve Srila Prabhupada. And we see that he is a completely balanced person. He's not excited. He's not demoralized when something happens. I said, Maharaj, this thing has happened, that thing has happened. He said, don't worry, Ganga. These are the 3 modes of material nature working on everybody. So naturally there will be some up and down. And so as an organization, we face the same problem all the organization face. Let's be very truthful. Our intent and our message of Srila Prabhupada is 100% pure. But we are coming from some background and we are carrying with us a luggage of vasanas. What is vasanas? What is vasanas? Come on. No, vasanas means impression in our mind. From previous life, we have a baggage, a backpack full of this impression. I am this, I am smart, I am good, I am that. All these are there. So we have to remove all this. That's why we have initiation. Initiation means you start devotional service. And we continue to remove all these vasanas which are obstacles, disturb our brain. And then we cannot make any advancement because we become disturbed. We should not be disturbed. We should transcend the modes of material nature by engaging ourselves 100% with the proper motivation in a pure devotional service so we can, every day we are singing, we can achieve the goal of life, which is Krishna Prema. Krishna Prema is the highest, the topmost things we want to achieve. How can we achieve that? So unless we are introspective and say, okay, I have some obstacles here. So how can I remove this obstacle and go overcome? In the GPS also tell us the road is broken. You have to change direction, go inside the village, and then because they're repairing the road. Similarly, there may be many obstacles in our devotional life, but we can overcome them. How? By asking the devotees. Because the devotee went through all these different stages. And if we go to Maharaj and say, Maharaj, I have this problem, my mind is disturbed, I don't know what to do. Maharaj said, okay, chant extra round. Okay, do this service. Okay, don't eat in the night. Whatever, I don't know. But they have the answer. But listen to this answer, we can quickly make advancement in devotional service. So we are very, 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 very fortunate to be in this temple. Before we were in Kilpak Garden Road, then we were in tiny Tinagar. Now we have beautiful project which Maharaj has built for us. So we can come together, we can forget about whether we are this or that, we're coming from here and there, we're Tamil, we are North Indian, we're South Indian. Forget all this identification. We are devotees of the Lord. And we want to cooperate. Because Prabhupada says, if you love me, you cooperate. What does cooperation means? That means we give up our false ego, our false identification. We can go to the devotee and say, Prabhu, I'm just a servant. Please tell me, how can I improve my service to the Lord? Then that mood of associating with the devotee, that mood of love, that mood of relationship, that mood of being together is what will attract people to this movement. In the beginning, when we joined, we felt like these people, they're like my old friends. And they want me to be with him. And they want to help me in becoming pure devotees. Now, as our institution grows, there's danger that we become impersonal. We have to be very careful. Anybody who walks in this temple, it doesn't matter he's wearing blue jeans, it doesn't matter whatever it is. Let's give a words of welcome and say, please, you're welcome to our temple. Please take darshan, please take some prasadam. How can I help you? Where you come from? Please take one book, one pamphlet. Please chant Hare Krishna. That much we can do is very easy. If you think, oh, it's now my duty to speak to the people. No, it's your duty because you are a devotee and you're supposed to explain to everybody. The whole Chennai is hungry for Krishna consciousness. They're thirsty, they're dying. So when they come to the temple, they don't know anything. They see, who are these guys doing this kirtan, chanting this Bengali slogan, Hare Krishna, whatever. But if we explain, maybe something will go inside their consciousness. At least they'll feel happy. Oh, this devotee, they speak to me. And then my mind can be changed, my heart can be changed, and I can also participate. I maybe not be able to be a sadhu and living with them, but I can come every Sunday, I can offer some service in whatever possible way. In that way, we'll become very successful in our life. So I think I will stop here. I'd like to thank all of you for listening very patiently. If there is any question, if there is any advice, if there is any comment, we have a microphone here somewhere. Yeah, microphone is there. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Anybody has any question?
Any question? Yes, Punar.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Nowadays we have such a busy lifestyle, devotees also. So they are even are getting the time to get 16 rounds to be done, very difficult. Also they have, we have the children also as a gresta.
We have what?
We have our children.
Children, gṛhāḥ, yes.
So children also like the school pressure is so much is they also we are also busy, children also busy. So how to train them because the Bhagavatam says from Kumaram stage they should chant the round 16 rounds. So how our children will get 16 rounds?
Okay, let me tell you that I'm married. I have 2 children who are grown up, and I have 4 grandchildren. So the idea is that your children, they're like sponge. They absorb when they see you and your wife and your family. They absorb from you what you're doing, not what you're saying. You maybe say so many things, the teacher says so many things, but they observe very attentively. So if you chant in the morning, if you are doing the arti, if you teach your children, look, we cannot eat anything from the fridge unless it's offered to the Lord. You can offer also with devotion. The children will learn. The children will learn this consciousness of who is God. See, Prabhupada said our school is a slaughterhouse. They teach you how to become technologician, how to become engineer, how to become whatever. But we, in our house, that is the teaching we give. If you remember, your father and mother taught you some principle. My father and mother taught me some principle. My grandfather, grandmother taught me some principle by which I live today. Okay, don't steal, don't cheat, don't take any loan, don't give any money unless you give it and you don't get it back. So many things. So similarly, in India, we have culture. So this culture is propagated by words or mouth. Just imagine that a few hundred years ago, there was no Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhaktivinoda Thakur took many years to find the Srimad Bhagavatam. Was in the kingdom of Puri. He asked the king, can you give me? He said, no. So he sent one Brahmana to transcribe it. So, but by word of mouth, this Sanatana Dharma has been surviving for thousands of years. Our duty as parents is to show by example. Now you say we're very busy. Yes, I know we're very busy. This material nature sucks you inside. It's like a vortex. So you have to be super strong. What is the famous saying in English? Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. So, if we go to sleep in the night, instead of watching YouTube or television or whatever it is, and we wake up early in the morning, maybe half an hour, 10 minutes, I don't know, we chant some round in the morning, we take a bath, so our children see this. And at one point the children will say, I want to be like my father. You are the guru of your child, you and your wife. So by showing them how to do it, don't be demoralized. You do your duty perfectly, and your children will learn. Remember Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he was a magistrate. Plus he was in charge of the temple of Puri. Plus he wrote so many books. Plus he chants 64 rounds every single day. If you look at the schedule of his life, it's amazing. He used to go to sleep very early, 7:30, waking at 12:30 in the night, drink some milk, 2 o'clock, he'll go and translate book after chanting some round. So, everything is possible. There is no impossible. This word is not there. Only you have to make a paper, A4, make your time schedule. Okay, from this time to this time, I'm in the office. I cannot do anything because you have to work. But all the other hours are free. Maybe you drive in a car, you can take your chanting bag or you can take your clicker and chant. I don't know, but everybody has to figure out. We are like in a circus. There is a big rope, and there is a guy walking on the rope with a bamboo stick. It's doing, woo. That's our life. Yes? So many demands by the boss, so many demands by your wife, so many demands by your children. Somehow, say, Krishna, give me the intelligence how to do this. Sometimes look impossible, but it's possible. Because Prabhupada was a grihāsa, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is a grihāsa, was a grihāsa. Many of the acharya were grihāsa. They did it, we can do it also. No need to run away and go to Himalaya, don't do that. Don't become a Babaji and go to Vrindavan, it won't work. This is a school. Our life is a school. We are learning every day. Open your mind and think, Krishna, give me blessing. How can I teach my children? Maybe if you catch your children watching the telephone, maybe telling, okay, don't watch this, it's dangerous for you. Maybe watch some Prahlad Maharaj story, some Krishna, Mahabharata, I don't know. There's so many. That's the danger of today's children. They are like 24 hours on the phone. Yeah, so we have to restrict that. But not with violence, with love. Or give alternative. Okay, you want to watch, but watch something Krishna conscious. So in that way, you can mold your children. Does this answer your question? Just keep on trying. Don't give up. Any other question is there? From the ladies' side, any question? Something you can go on without any problem? Prabhuji, any question? Any comment? Any advice?
Thank you, Prabhu, for encouraging us to become sincere in our own practice. You spent many years serving with His Holiness Bhanu Swami Maharaj, and most of the devotees here have not experienced that early time, and even now you travel with them extensively. So if you can share something, some pastimes, some glories of Maharaj.
We learn from Maharaj every day, because I remember in the early time whenever was his Vyasa Puja, say, no, I'm sick, he's inside the sleeping bag, he doesn't like to be glorified, yeah? But Maharaj is like a super devotee, super intelligent, and he can see things. He doesn't speak much, he doesn't go freely give advice to everybody unless somebody asks. This is what I learned. I am the guy who goes around and says, hey, why don't you fix this? Hey, why don't you do that? Some sages say, unless they ask you, don't go and give advice. Because people will think, who is this guy anyway? What he knows? I know best. But Maharaj is very humble. And it's very simple. Simplicity is a part of spiritual life. We have to reduce all the demand of material nature and become simple. Prabhupada says simple living, high thinking. So high thinking means we concentrate. Maharaj, he has in his head, in his intelligence, all the books he has translated, 200 books from the Acharya. He has like drawer. When sometimes somebody asks question, he has one drawer, he opens. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said this, and that. Narottam Das Thakur said that. He doesn't say, I think, maybe, no. He say what the Acharya say. So this is very, very important for us to understand reference to the Acharya. Like Srila Prabhupada wrote the commentary, he always referred to the Acharya. Similarly, Maharaj is very simple, but very intelligent, and simplifying our life, reduce the contact with material nature, and reduce our demand and our material desire. Desire. What we desire, how we change this desire from material to spiritual, that's the process of bhakti. And Maharaj, he has kind of perfected that. Because his desire is not independent from Krishna. His desire is always to see how people are benefited. And he's aloof from material nature. He's untouched. So wherever he goes, he speaks about Krishna, glorify Krishna, glorify Srila Prabhupada, his devotee. And he's very simple. So that's what I learned from Maharaj. His Holiness Bhanu Maharaj ki, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. You are more fortunate than me because you have Maharaj here every day, coming Mongol Arti singing, and sitting in this very place and speaking the Bhagavatam. So by listening, our heart become purified. And by applying this knowledge to our practical life, then we become successful. Any particular things you want to know about Maharaj, you tell me. I don't know. I cannot find any other sadhu like him. He has everything, he doesn't want nothing. So, and he also is GBC, holding high responsibility. One day I told him, what if tomorrow the GBC tell you, get lost? He said, no problem, I'll do my service. He's not doing because he wants to be famous or something. He's trying to help the movement to remain steady in Krishna consciousness. Because, as I say, our organization goes up and down. We're very young. We're 50 years old, 60 years old. So we have in front of us success. Because Sri Chaitanya Nityananda say, Pritivite ache, jatoratanadigram. We have to preach in every town and village. Chennai is very big. We need 20, 30 temples. But not temple like this. Maybe we need preaching center. One big hall, put one big photo of the deity, and every Sunday call all the people, give nice lecture, do kirtan, give them prasadam. Because to maintain the temple is quite a challenge. We see all over the world. So the new mood of ISKCON should be, let us build one warehouse, or let us find one big land, build a pandal, I don't know. But we don't need the deity and the cook and everything. It's a big endeavor. But if we just have a place where we can call the people and give Krishna Katha and give them opportunity to serve, give them kirtan, give them prasadam, give them Prabhupada books. Let the people grow. Any other comment or question? It's already 9:05. Prasadam is waiting for you. Yeah, today is Pongal and Sambar. I inquired from the cook. I think so. It's comfort food. Thank you very much. Jai. Haribo. Srila Prabhupada ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki. Gaur Premanande Hari Haribo.
Hare Krishna. So there is a coupon for prasadam. Please collect a coupon from here. And if you don't have coupon, you have to pay there for the prasadam. Hare Krishna.